Alright, this is my fourth video attempt at the same. Okay. Hey guys. We're to day number 3. We're gonna keep the ball rolling. I told myself I'm gonna do a video every day of this month, and I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna do my best to do so, and I'm always gonna try to do so. I'm gonna actually make the effort and put the time and effort into it, as it would be it would be ungrateful of me to do the opposite, to not give you guys a video, to not give you guys something to grow from or learn from, because that was the whole point of me making this channel, and for me to kind of walk away from that unmotivated or unmotivating wouldn't sit right with me. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna make sure we do this right. We're gonna make sure we do this great. Yep. First off, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time you're watching this video. It is currently Thursday, October 5th, 2023. Right now it is 8:34 p.m. As I said, I just tried recording a bunch of other videos, but they just didn't work out. But I'm not gonna end up like I did last time, where I recorded a video and didn't act off it and didn't upload it at all. I'm gonna do something today, and I'm gonna make sure I do it right. Yes. Anyways, second off, if your day is just starting, I hope you have a great day. If you're in the middle of your day, I hope you are having a great day. And if you're coming towards the end of your day and it has not been so great, do something to make it great, because you still got time and you can still make a change. Doing a bit of a change of scenery, because I feel like that corner is way too dark, and I feel like that kind of like takes away from me a little bit. Takes away from my video process a little bit. Let's see, how can I do this? I just don't like how the light is like glaring. Anyways, second off, if your days are starting, I hope you have a great day. If you're in the middle of your day, I hope you're having a great day. And if you're coming towards the end of your day and it has not been so great, do something to make it great, because you still got time and you can still make a change. I know we're not going to always have amazing days or spectacular days all the time. However, if you have had a long day, a rough day, do something to make yourself happy, make yourself smile, make sure that that day is not a complete negative feeling, you know. Whatever the case may be, make sure you are doing something for yourself today, of course. Cool. Today's word of the day. Today's word of the day is brought to you by something very simple that I've, naturally just kind of always talked about on this channel, but I think explicitly saying it, does it some more justice, and get something out there, something I can actually passionately talk about today and reflect off of. And that word of the day is grow from it. No matter what, just grow from it. In life, we're going to have experiences no matter what we do, no matter where we go. Good, bad, amazing, horrible, great, whatever the case may be. There are a bunch of words and adjectives we can describe various experiences we have in this life. And in many cases, when we're faced with these experiences, or just due to how many countless experiences we have, we tend to undermine them. We tend to undervalue them, underappreciate them, not think much of them, especially when they are almost like a cycle or a routine. However, what I want you to most take away from this video today is the concept of growing from all the experiences you experience, going through all the experiences you experience. There's something to take away from every experience we have, every day we have, every moment we have in this life. And that is something that we must learn to value and appreciate and grow from, and learn from. And the best way we can appreciate them and learn from them is grow from them, which is what this video is based around. Specifically, when we look at not negative, but almost something that some experiences that we would rather not experience, whether it is grief, loss, failure, mistakes, whatever the case may be, those experiences that we aren't so happy about experiencing, we tend to look at them negatively. We tend to look at them as something we should run away from, things that we should undermine or almost forget about in many cases. And in that process, we kind of take away or strip ourselves of the opportunity we're given to learn from them, to develop from those situations. We experience things in this life, we experience things in this one life, not to just go about experiencing them and just kind of move on and go to the next thing and forget them, but to develop from them. And in those cases where we experience something negative, we must take the time to develop from them and reflect off of them. It's not always going to be easy. It's never easy. I say it and I make it sound like, oh, just learn from death, learn from losing something you care about, whatever the case may be. However, I know it's not that easy. But the way I'm wording it right now, or the way I'm trying to convey it, or best trying to describe it, is more so describing it as something that is a blessing, an opportunity that we have. When we experience something negative at face value, initially, we just don't want to go through it. We just don't like the idea of it. We don't like just even being around it. But if we take the time to understand and at least dedicate ourselves, and with the intent of growing from them, we tend to look at those experiences and receive them in a new light. We tend to look at those moments and appreciate them more. We tend to look at those moments and reflect off of them more. At least I know from my own testimony of experiencing negative feelings or experiences that have been challenging, especially within this last year, the biggest thing and the best thing I took away from them was growing from them. A big part of me making these videos in this channel was growing from them. So there's always something to take away from those experiences, even if they are negative, even if they are experiences that we'd rather not experience in many cases, even if they are experiences that we don't even understand why we had to experience it, or almost feel like it was pushed upon us, or something that we almost question our life about, because those things are serious. This almost why me aspect, or why did I have to experience it? However, just taking away from this video, I want you to understand and look at it in a different perspective of, how can I make this develop myself? How can I develop from the situation? How can I grow from the situation? Growth, it doesn't occur from being comfortable. Growth doesn't happen when we always experience or get what we want. Growth most happens when we learn from things that we don't really want to learn from or experience. You know, as a caddy, I can tell you from firsthand experience, as a caddy, I didn't learn the most or grow the most when I made a correct read or made the correct call. I learned the most when I read a putt and it was wrong, when I felt like I let someone else down. But I remembered later on, this is going to move this way, or this is how this is going to play out. But it took the experience. It took the moment to grow. It took that chance, that trusting myself and just learning from the situations, learning from a mistake to grow. And that is what I want you to most take away from this video. Grow from it. Make your effort to grow from it. And even switching gears, looking at things from a positive aspect, when we experience positive feelings, when we experience positive experiences, or experiences where, when we have a moment and we sit down and think, man, life is amazing. Life is great. This is a great day. Take advantage of it. Take as much advantage of it as you can, of that experience. That experience is valuable to any degree. Reflect off of it. Write down why that day was great. Understand and grow from the fact that, excuse me, my apologies. Take the moment to understand and reflect off the idea of that single great day, so you can have more great days, so you can have an everlasting amount, at least an understanding of what makes a day so great to you. There's always things to grow from. If there's an experience, there's a place for growth. There's room for growth. And we experience new things every single day, every moment of every day. No matter how many times we do a thing again and again and again, we are growing. But we must make we must have the intent to grow from the situation. We must make the effort to look at those situations and reflect off of them and see how we can develop from those situations. Every day we must be working towards being better and growing. So no matter what experience you are experiencing, no matter how hard that experience is, there's always something to take away from that experience. There's always room for growth from those experiences as an individual, as a being, whatever the case may be. And in the long run, if you can grow from a situation that is hard, you can always be there for people that are learning to grow from those same experiences. I've learned that too from doing these Word of the Days. I am forever grateful for having to experience, some experiences that I just kind of avoided, didn't want to experience at the time. But I'm grateful now because I understand, or I at least am appreciative of the fact that I'm able to use those experiences and moments with a sense of testimony, with a sense of giving some hope or giving some understanding to someone else that may be experiencing a situation or may ever experience it in the future. I'm saying this also for myself in the future, because there may be times where I grow so much that I lose some parts of the fundamentals, but I can always go back to these videos. So what I want you to most just take away from this whole thing, this whole video, this whole spiel, whatever the case may be, is take a moment to understand your situations you are going through. Take those moments to grow from every experience you are experiencing. There's always room for growth. There's always something you can take away from experiences, no matter what. You just have to make the time and the effort to grow from them, to reflect off of them, to develop from them. And it all really just starts with you. Understand that, accept that, and live by that. I thank you, I love you, and I appreciate you for watching all the way through this video. God bless you and your soul. Continue to take care of yourself, continue to love yourself, and continue to be yourself. And I, as I said, I'm always am so grateful for all of you guys. Any support is greatly appreciated. Watching the video, sharing the video, liking the video, commenting something, any feedback is greatly appreciated on my end. Anything is great. I love you guys. And no matter what, I appreciate you guys. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow for the continuation of the streak. AD is out.